Got a really important lesson today. Nothing about fitness, unfortunately. Well, it is about fitness. It's about health, but nothing the usual, watch your calories, this, that, and the other thing. I know some people are coming off the session right now, so we'll give everyone a couple minutes. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully Amy's doing good. Hopefully you're feeling well, Amy, and washing your hands. So hopefully everything's going good. All right, so we got a really, really cool lesson today. Again, just something a little bit different, a little bit more outside the box than what I normally talk about. But I think during these times it's necessary to talk about other things than just fitness, right? Fitness is important, but I want to talk about this because I think this is going to help a lot of people. All right, so let's do some. Hey, Nancy, you did 2 workouts. I'm wiped. Good for you, Nancy. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Good job. So let's talk about some housekeeping stuff. I always like to start these with some housekeeping stuff and some things that we need to, go over. So despite all that's going on, I just kind of want to remind you guys that your health is your number one priority. So make sure that you're taking advantage of this time. I keep repeating this over and over, but you want to make sure you take advantage of this time with no distractions and focus on your health. And your willpower right now has got to be through the roof because it's very easy to cheat and do bad right now. So this is a good practice for everybody with willpower and, having the will and the desire to say no to certain things. So right now is the perfect time to practice that. And willpower is the most important thing, and that's what's going to take you guys to the next level anyway. Hey, Kelly, hopefully you had a good workout today. I saw you kicking butt. So we got to remember, just keep the focus, keep the eye on the prize. Just keep going. Keep that eye on the prize. This is really, really important. So I want to also give a huge round of applause to our trainers. Guys, we're working, a lot of people think that working remote, or most of you are finding out working remote is not as easy as working in person. And there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes here. So I want a huge round of applause to Pete and Laura because they're working really, really hard. We're doing a lot of things coming up, and I'm just super proud of them and how much they've stepped up and just, you've gotten calls and texts from everybody. So I'm just super proud of them. So huge round of applause. Kelly says, great workout, I'm hurting. Excellent. I like to hear that, Kelly. So huge round of applause for them. I'm proud of them. All right, so I want to see more of you guys on the online calls, on the online workouts. I want to see it. Remember, it's not just about sessions. It's about the result. You signed up to get the result. You didn't sign up for sessions. You signed up for the result. So I want to see more of you guys on those calls. I see the regulars on there, which is good, and I'm happy, but I want to see more of you guys. Like I want to see Amy. Everyone else is pretty much on there, but I want to see most of you guys on those calls because they're important. I want to keep you guys in shape. That's why we did this. That's why I'm giving this to you. So you got to make sure you take advantage of it and really utilize it, especially during this time. So make sure right now that you're taking your health as a main priority and you're getting on there. If you're listening to this after the fact, because I usually save these and then I send them out to everybody the next day in an email. If you're listening to this after the fact, I want to see more of you on the call. I saw a couple new people on there today and I'm happy about that. A lot of people don't have Facebook, so they're missing out on a lot of the stuff here. So like I said earlier in another video, make a fake Facebook and get on here. Let us know, and we'll let you in. But so make sure you take advantage of that. It's super important. I want to see more of you on. The attendance is good. Everything is going good. There's a lot of people on there, but I want to see more of you who I haven't seen. And that's the key. So we're going to get on you people. I'm going to call some people out like Dan, like Siobhan. There's a lot more people I can keep calling out here. I'm going to just call out a couple more people, but I want to see you guys on them. And I know you guys are going to listen to this tomorrow and say, he's talking about me. And yes, I am. I'm talking about you. So make sure you get on there, okay? For those of you that are coming on consistently, keep coming. Round of applause for you. All right, so today's lesson, again, it's a little different than what I normally have been talking about. There's fitness advice in here, but it's not as, 5 steps to do this. It's a little bit more, I think it'll help everyone in this scenario that's going on right now. So be the lighthouse. What does that mean? What does that mean? So what a lighthouse is, basically, if you're a boat on the sea, you see the lighthouse, you know that that's where land is, right? So the lighthouse becomes a beacon of hope. And I want you guys all to become the beacon of hope for everybody. Right now, all the ships in the sea are in bad shape. The sea is rocking. Everything is really bad, and it's really, really hard for people to navigate the waters right now. So I want you guys to become that beacon, that lighthouse, that beacon of hope for people. Because if we all become that beacon of hope for everybody, like I hope that I'm the beacon of hope for most of you guys. You know, I come on here, I pour my heart and soul out to you guys, and I really hope that that gives you guys inspiration to keep going despite everything that's going on. And I hope that I'm doing that for you. And I hope that Pete and Laura are also doing that for you. And AB Fitness as a whole is doing that for you. But I want you guys to become that beacon of hope for everybody too. Because right now, like I said, the waves are really rough. There's a lot of people going through a lot of hard times right now. And I want you to be that beacon of hope for everybody. I want you to be the lighthouse. I want people to look at you and say, wow, you know, Anna has it together. And I'm just saying Anna because she was the last person that she wrote thank you. But, you know, Anna's that person. And you set that example for people. You become an example. If you take care of your health and your fitness right now, you become an example. You know, your friends are all sitting on the couch. They're all in their worries and they're eating their feelings. And if you're not, you become that beacon of hope for people. You become, wow, you know, if Kelly can do this, if Noelle can do this, if Dana can do this, I can do it too. And you become that beacon. You become that lighthouse that the ship is going to navigate toward. And that's what we all have to do for each other, because right now we all need each other more than anyone else. I've said this before, we're going to be unstoppable together. And the only way we can overcome this is if we do this together. So I want you guys to be that example for other people. And the only way you can do that is by setting the example for yourself and putting the stake in the ground and say, okay, not anymore. That's it. Now's the time. I'm going to do it. And that's it. Hey, Augusta, how you doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. I lost my train of thought. Oh, so you can become that lighthouse for other people. Again, and you don't have to necessarily do it in just fitness. You could do it however. Be a kind person right now. If someone needs help, help them. If someone needs someone to go to the store, go do that. Reach out to friends that might have not reached out, you have not heard from in a while. Just check up on them and see how they're doing. Right now is the perfect time to do that. You don't have to be the epitome of health to be a lighthouse for someone else. All you have to do is give someone that ray of hope. And again, if we all do this for each other right now, it's going to go a long way in helping us all navigate through this together. And like I said the other day, to become unstoppable. So right now, that's what I need from all of you. Hopefully, AB Fitness Center is that lighthouse for you where you guys can navigate through these rough waters and be on the end of this in a much better place than when it began. You know, but I need you guys to do that for other people too. So, and how you're going to do that is by, again, putting the stake in the ground and saying, okay, I'm taking control of my life right now. I got to work on my willpower. I'm not going to have the chips that are in the cabinet right now. I'm going to avoid that. I don't need it. This is the time to focus on myself. Laura says, thank you for being my lighthouse. Some days, believe me, I feel like the lighthouse is going like this. It's just going to go collapse right into water, and it's just going to be a big explosion. Grateful for you during this time. I'm grateful for you too, Laura. But, you know, sometimes it does feel like that. Like, you know, and it's a lot to have to be that lighthouse for someone else. But it helps you get through it too. Because then you realize how strong you are through all of it. I mean, listen, we all got through a lot of stuff, right? We all got through 9/11. We got through the 2008 recession. You know, Ebola, SARS, whatever it's called, SARS. We got through all that. We'll get through this too. It's just a matter of when. Okay? So it's just a matter of when. But if we stay through this together strong, we're going to get through it and be better on the other end. And that's my goal for all of you. My goal for all of you is to come out of this better than you started. And this is the perfect time right now. That might actually be tomorrow's lesson on willpower. Willpower has got to be super strong right now. Hey, Kristen, I saw you dying. You had a good workout. Good job. So right now, that willpower has got to be super, super high. Right now, it's easy right now to just go off the deep end. And I talk to a lot of people, and everyone's like, the nutrition's totally in the toilet. Everybody's stressed. But being stressed and then eating just makes you more stressed. It makes you more likely to eat. It's not a good cycle. It's the diet cycle. I've wrote about that. I've talked about that before. But it's kind of going to happen now. And if you don't activate your strongest willpower, you know, like it happens all the time. So again, I said, you know, be the lighthouse for other people. And I'm really trying to support as many local businesses as we can. I told my wife, I said, listen, do not buy anything from a big company right now. Buy everything small. So, you know, don't go to Chipotle or anything like that. Order from the local diner. Order from the local pizzeria. Let's help support them out. And the other night, my wife got pizza. And I had such a rough day, because this has not been easy for me either. Believe me, this has not been easy. Like I said, I feel like the Lighthouse is just going to fall right into the water right now. But it has not been easy at all for any of us. But my wife ordered pizza, and I grabbed a slice, and I was just going to mindlessly eat it because I had such a bad day. And I said, you know what? What is this going to do for me right now? It's going to make me feel good right now. And then as soon as I swallow it, I'm just going to have so much guilt and just be like, forget it. And it's going to spiral into a lot of different slices. So I thought about you guys. I thought about every one of you on this call right now. I thought about Paul. I thought about Laura. I thought about Pete. I thought about Kristen. I thought about Dana. I thought about Noel. I thought about all of you guys. I thought about Dan. I thought about all of you. And I said, me having this pizza, if I'm going to be the lighthouse for everybody, it's not going to help anybody. It's not. It's not. And then I just threw it down in a box, and that was it. So you guys gotta be that lighthouse, and you gotta use that motivation to help everybody get through this. Everybody. I mean, this, I'm sure my wife sees me sometimes like I said, the lighthouse just falling over. And then that's when she becomes my lighthouse, and she becomes like that ray of hope for me to move forward. And you got to do that for each other right now. Maybe your significant other right now is unemployed. You have to be that beacon of hope for them. Paul says, what's wrong with pizza? Too much of it makes you not good, Paul. That's what's wrong with pizza. Hey, Trish, how are you? You're doing good. I've been watching you. Good job. Good job. But yeah, like I said, guys, I really want you guys to think about it like that, because right now we all need to be connected, because connected we're stronger, and we all need to do that. And your willpower has to be super high right now, and you have to be that beacon of hope for everybody. So that's my little rant on becoming the lighthouse for everybody. I hope this message sees you well right now, and I hope it's exactly what you need to hear right now to get through this. Because guys, we're going to get through this. I promise. We don't know when, but we're going to get through it. And I want you guys to all be strong for each other. And that means every person in this group. If you're struggling with something, comment in the group. Comment in the Facebook group. Send us a text. Send us an email. Send us a message, send us an email. Send us a snail mail. Send us anything. We're here to help you. We're here to help each other. So if you guys have any questions, post it in the group. I want you guys to interact more. A recipe, something that's helping you. Something that's helping you overcome the fact of stress eating. Share it. Share it. We're all in this journey together. This is not easy. These waters that we're all in right now have never been navigated by anybody. No other gym owner can say they lived through this. I can after the end of it. And, you never know what's going to happen on the other side of it. But it's just the point that we've never been through this. And the only way we're going to get through it is together. And if we stay tight-knit, a tight community, we're going to get through this a lot better off on the other end. So, guys, I want you all to think about that. The lighthouse. That's so important right now. The lighthouse. Be the lighthouse for everybody in your life right now. Your parents, your kids, your neighbors, your coworkers, everyone in this group. Be the lighthouse. Be the beacon of hope for everybody. Right now, the world needs it more than anything else. Be that beacon of hope. Be that epitome of health right now. Have willpower. And I promise, you will come out on top. All right. Guys, I want to see more of you on the online workouts. The attendance is good, but I want to see more of you on there. So get on there. I'm coming to your house. I promise. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one.